Alright, hello my wonderful students. This is the last part of foldable number 3. For this one we have 3 square root x times 4 cube root of x squared. And on this one we're going to go ahead and rewrite this. Oh, I'm still in red, so I'm going to go ahead and go to blue. So in this one we're going to rewrite this as exponential form. So we have our 3 x to the 1/2 power times our 4x to the 2/3 power. Alright, so now that being said, we can go ahead and multiply the numbers together. We have 3 times 4 is going to give us our wonderful 12. And then we have x to the 1/4 power times x to the 2/3 powers. We're going to use our product rule. This is going to say it's going to be our x to the 1/2 plus 2/3 power. Now we're going to go ahead, once again, this was our P rule, which is our product rule, not our power, well, it's our power product rule, I guess. And now we're going to go ahead and add the top together by finding the lowest common denominator. So we have 12 x to the 1/2, and we're going to be multiplying this by, I guess we got to find our LCD first. So our LCD is going to be equal to 2 and 3 would be, the LCD would be 6. So in order to make that 2 a 6, we're going to multiply by 3/3. And then we're going to do this, not the same, but we're going to find the number that makes 2/3 be over 6, which would also, or be, for this case, would be 2/2 to make the denominator 6. And then we're going to close our parentheses to show what we're doing our work in. This is also now going to be equal to 12x to the 3/6 plus 4/6, which gives us a equal to a 12x to the 7/6. So now we can go ahead and rewrite this. So once again, we have our 12x to the 7/6, and this is going to go to our 12 radical, the 6th root of x to the 7th. And once again, this is our this is our radical form, and this is our exponential form. Oh, I forgot the arrow on this one. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to this next one over here now. Now we have 12 times cube root y divided by 4 square root y. So we're going to go ahead and turn this to exponential form as well. So we have 12y to the 1/3 over 4y to the 1/2. Because this is an exponential rule, the first thing we're going to do is actually do our 12 divided by 4 and get our 3. We can go ahead and write it over here. We have our 3. And then we're going to do our y to the 1/3 minus 1/2. And this is, remember, this is our Q rule, our quotient rule. The Q rule, that's why we can do this. We're going to go from here to there, and that's going to give us our Q rule. And now we're going to go ahead and add these two together by finding the LCD. The LCD here, LCD, and I did it in green because I did this one. I know I did this one red, but I did this in red, so I'll be changing those colors. Sorry, Natalie. Changing those colors up. So this is going to be here. We're going to have to find the LCD of 6 because we have 3 and 2 again. And we have 3. Oop, didn't mean to change colors there. On this one, anyways, we have 3 to the y times 1/3 times our 2/2 minus our 1/2 times our 3/3 to make the denominator 6. And we're going to write it out. So this is still equals 3 to the y to the 2/6 minus, I was almost going to put plus there, 3/6, which gives us a -1. So this gives us a 3y to the -1/6. And now we can go ahead and rewrite this again. Because this has an exponential form, we're going to put this part over 1, but not this part because this does not have an exponential value. So it's going to be, change color so we don't get confused here. It's going to be 3 divided by y to the 1/6 power. And this is actually going to be our, well, either this or this is going to be our exponential form. We don't like to have negatives, so this would probably be our exponential form here. But we're going to convert this to our radical form. So this is going to be equal to 3 to the 6th root of y. But in order to get rid of our 6th root of y by rationalizing the denominator, we have to multiply by a 6th root of 5 more copies of y. So we have 6 copies total in the denominator. But whatever we do in the denominator, we have to do in the numerator. So we have to put the 5 copies of the 6th root of y as well. And then our final answer is going to be 3 times our 6th root of y to the 5th power over, well, I guess we're not really done yet. We have a 6th root of y to the 6th. This will reduce here, leaving us with our answer, which I'll do in red, would be 3 times our 6th root of y to the 5th over y.